Hey guys, welcome to another video. This time we're going to play something a bit different. We're into Risk Global Domination on the PC. So this sort of started as a mobile game and became really popular and managed to pick it up on Steam. Really enjoying it so far, and this is a game we played a little bit over lockdown and getting back into it now. So we're playing on the classic map, we're playing progressive cards. Yeah, and we're pink. So we start in third at the moment. Orange kick us off. So as you can see, alliances are disabled in this one, and we're going to look to expand on our North American position. For those of you who don't know the game of Risk, you get bonuses for holding multiple countries, but also for holding entire continents. So we've got North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia and Australasia. Australasia appears to be an easy one to hold because it's got that 1 point of entry, but if you've watched any of the Risk videos on YouTube, you'll see that a lot of people go for Australia. They absolutely get hammered to get into it and get hammered when they get in there, so it's not really one to really push too hard for. And we've got 3 troops in there. I'm going to write those off. We'll probably attack with those in a bit, but for now Australia is not on the table. It's not one that we're really interested in unless it's absolutely gifted to us. So orange and black have started. They've taken a card each, so every time you take a territory, at least one territory on your turn, you get a card. When you get 5 cards, you have to trade them in for troops, but you can also trade them in if you've got 3 which make a set, but we'll go into that in a bit more as we get into the game. So we're going to add to our Asian position, and we're also then going to attack through North America to get our card. Stupidly, I thought that I could join that 3 back into the 9, but it's been a while since we played this, so you have to forgive that mistake. So yeah, so here we go. Yellow are in North America with us. They put a 6 on top of their 4, but they attack out, so they're going for Europe. So you can see early on, black have got a really good position in South America with 7 troops already. Purple have got a really good position in Africa. Orange look very strong in Asia, but Asia is a really hard continent to take and to keep, and it looks like yellow are going to be concentrating on the Europe position. So the aim of the game obviously is to be the last man standing, but you know, there's different tactics you can take. In progressive cards means that the number of troops you get each time you trade cards in for troops increases every time. So we'll see that as we go through, and we'll go through the run of progressive cards as we go. The aim of the game for me is to stay alive for as long as possible, really. I don't win many of these games, but the plan is to follow one of the Kill Pete strategy, and be in a couple of different places. So at the minute we're in 3 locations, right? We're in North America, North Asia, and we've still got that 3 in Australasia. So if all your troops are separate, you're harder to kill, is the theory. So we're going to keep building at least 2 big positions. So we'll build on the 9 in America and on the 6 in Northern Asia. So back round, so the first round's gone. Purple have taken Africa on their first turn, which is a great move by them. They had a really good start and they managed to take that, so they'll get bonus troops if they hold that at the start of their next turn. Orange expanding out through Asia. I don't think they really want to hit my 3, but they're also not letting my 3 out by moving the 5 out of Siam, so we'll probably have to use that at some point. It's annoying. Sometimes they'll move their troops out so you can at least get your troops out of the way and then they can get in easier. At the minute they've got to hit a 3 if they want Australia, and they won't do that. Black adding to the South America position, so rolling a 9v2, you'd expect that to be an easy win. They don't drop any troops, which is decent, and they should finish off South America here. 8v3. No, they're going to stick where they are for now, so it's back around to our turn again. So we're going to add the 3 troops we get to the 9 in Asia, and we'll burn through our Australian troops just to make sure they're not worth keeping. 4v1 should be at 100% roll, but we're obviously not playing balanced blitz, but we'll move what troops we have left into that position in America. This is a really good position to be because it touches loads of different territories, and also if yellow were to attack through Greenland, we could actually like hit them straight back with the 10. So yellow adding into Europe, no surprise there. They're going to take Spain. And yeah, we are playing true random, which is a brand new thing for me. I don't think I've played true random before. So normally if you play balanced blitz, you get rolls that are 100% rolls. For example, a 4v1 100% roll, you will always win it. In true random, that's never 100%. 99% is the highest percentage you can get with a roll. Orange, now that we've moved our 3 out the way, are going to go into Australia, I would have thought here. Yeah, they attack down and they'll slowly take Australia. I don't think they'll roll, will they? Okay, they're going to roll 3v1 and they'll give yellow a chance to get out. I would have thought they can escape now, or will they block them in on their fortify? So on every turn you get a deploy, an attack and fortify turn. So deploy is where you add your troops to any of your positions. Attack is where you obviously attack against another territory. You don't have to attack every turn, but if you don't attack and take a territory, you won't get a card, and the cards are super important in progressive. And then fortify. So in fortify, you can move any adjoining troops to any adjoining territory. So for example, they've moved their 7 back into Australia to give them a better chance of taking that 3. Black strengthen their South America position, but also add troops in North America. We've kind of made it clear that we want North America by having a 10 stack there, but black continue to push there, which is really weird. I'm surprised they haven't rolled the 10v3 into South America, but obviously they don't want to risk losing it if purple were to roll back in. So what we'll do is we'll use our 11 to hit their 3, make a statement here that we want North America. This is our territory that we want, so leave us alone. Hopefully now he will stop adding troops in there and we can slowly break out and take North America, so we get a bonus in a couple of turns time. Yellow continue to expand in Europe, which is exactly what we expected to see. They've put all of their material in Europe apart from the 3s that they've got outlying, and they've got 2 random 2 in Asia. Yellow thinking about attacking again. Surprised their 13 doesn't go into the 1 to round off Europe, but sometimes it's better to take a continent a bit more slowly, because then it doesn't put people off. And because as soon as you take a continent, you start building troops really quickly. So for example, you can see purple have got 35 troops. They're the troop leader at the minute. They've got 10, 12 more than me at the minute. So they're expanding out. They might break yellow in the future by having the 10 outside there. It gives them a protective line against orange. So orange have got to go through Europe if they wanted to get into Africa now. Still don't see the 8v3. Or does he roll it now to take Australia? Yeah, there we go. So he takes the Australia position, loses a couple of troops, and then he'll fortify that out into Siam to give him a 1 position hold on Australia. Oh, okay, he's moved it actually to India, so now he's got 2 position holds. So he's got India and the other territory, 6 on each. It's a really strong hold for Australia, which, you know, is the lowest bonus, but like we say, it's the easiest to take, but it also means that a lot of people tried to go for it. Black's still not taking South America, and they're going to hit me. No, they hit orange up in Northern Asia. Difficult to understand why black aren't investing in South America at the minute, but for now we won't moan too much. We'll add on our North America stack to make a 10. We'll kick out black completely from North America now, and we get a good roll there. We don't lose any troops, and we'll fortify that back into that 1 position. That position gives us lines on both the yellow territories, and orange has sort of been in there. Orange haven't caused us any problem at the minute, so they can keep it in there until we're ready to take the continent. So yellow do finish off Europe, but they're quite light on their borders at the minute, and they don't fortify to defend Eastern Europe, which is really weird. I expected that 13 to probably split into the Eastern Europe position just to give them like a 7-6-6, but that's their prerogative, I guess. Purple add into Africa. They've added good troops in there and they get broken straight away. So maybe that's why yellow didn't add, because they knew that purple would probably break them straight away. Seen bad neighbour from purple, who immediately withdraw their troop. So yellow will just retake that on their next turn. Coming back around, orange take the trade. So the first trades were 4 troops. So they didn't have to trade at that point because they didn't have 5 cards. You only get forced to trade when you start your turn on 5 cards. Or if you're going to start your turn on more than 5 cards, as you'll see later in the game. So they add on to their Asia position. They're sort of expanding out from where they are. Don't hit my 11. No, they go for the 2. Sometimes you would see like a noob slam there where they'd absolutely just batter my stack just because it looks imposing, and that would basically ruin both of our games. But they're playing a good solid game. They're expanding out with some big stacks, 6, 8, a 6 and a 7 in Asia. Purple commanding lead at the minute, 40 troops ahead of yellow with 31. Black also trade early and they get the 6. Surely that goes on South America and they finish the continent. No, it goes into Asia. And do they break purple's hold on? No, they do finally get South America, but they do lose quite heavily in there. 6 goes into, oh, interesting, they're going to guard against me. I suppose we have attacked them quite a bit more than purple have, and yeah, the 6 against the 17 probably wouldn't actually do anything. So with the slider that we're adjusting here, it just means that we can attack with less troops and it's less risk basically. If we attack with our full stack, there'd be a chance that we'd lose more troops. By adjusting that down, it gives us a better chance really of keeping as many troops on the board as possible. Yellow will retake Europe. They can see we want North America, and they've added nothing to that Greenland position, which is great. That's exactly what we'd hope for. They are going to reinforce, so they're going to hope that I don't come through and break them, which I won't. If they don't intimidate me, then I won't break them. Purple trade, which is interesting. Being in that last position, you'd keep it until the very end, like until the end of your next turn to get the biggest possible trade, because like pink, which is ourselves, and yellow now have to trade on their next turn. We hold 5 cards, so we're forced to trade, but they add to that position. Are they going to break Europe again? No, they go into orange, into India. It's an interesting move by purple. They haven't really got a card anywhere, so they're going to reinforce. They're going to fortify into India. So they're making a strong statement there to orange that they're willing to attack. Orange adds and retaliate into the 7. Yeah, and lose massively. And this is the concern. Like, you build up your troops, you get into a position to attack, and someone decides they want revenge because you made an intimidating move on them. So orange lost out massively there. They're 18 troops behind purple. So purple's next turn they could sweep through and probably do quite a bit of damage to orange if they wanted to. Black can't set because they've only got 2 cards. They've got a big stack in Asia next to mine. They've taken South America, and they add to South America. Are they going to come into North America? Or are they going to be... No, they just added to their fortify on the border of us. Which is odd because I've still not taken North America yet, and I probably won't on this turn unless I use my card. Well, I've got to use my cards, so maybe I will. So we get 3 troops anyway, so we'll add 3 on the 1 to give us 4v1. As you can see, we're forced to trade. We're not going to trade our Joker, we're going to use the dudes, so we'll trade the 3 dudes in. And we also get a +2 on Alaska, which is nice. Remembering that it's true random and not balanced blitz, I add another one into North America so we can get a best roll. It's still 97%, but we don't actually lose any troops there, which is great. We roll our 10 into the 3, 97% roll, and we didn't lose any there either. We're going to pull the 9 back away from black in an attempt to say that we're not hostile against them. We're not threatening their border. If they want to break me, they can, but let's see if they have any good faith. I'd be more concerned if I was black of purple breaking in and taking their South American bonus. So yellow's going to have to trade now for the 5 cards. And I've lost track of where we are in the sets because people have traded early, so we're a bit all over the place. Yellow doing a lot of thinking. So they add their 8 onto the 14. Sensible move. They're bolstering their border there. So they get the 12 trade here. So now they've got 3 really strong positions on the border to Africa and Asia. They've still not put anything against me, which is cool, and I will try and reciprocate that. I'm not going to add to that 3 at all. So we'll try and keep that clear as best we can. If I can, I'll probably fortify that 3 away and have a 1v1 border just as a show of good faith. But they lost quite big there attacking purple, which again is a really strange move. They could have attacked that number 1 with the black and then just taken a really easy card. Instead, purple could break them here. Are they going to bash into Europe, or are they going to be chill? 17 v8's this really tough roll on true random, so it's an interesting one for sure. Purple retreat a bit into Africa. Don't really understand that. I don't think yellow would break him on this. We've got a trade on our next turn, which would give us the 15 if we wanted it. Orange are going to hit me in North and Asia. That 6 will go up into that 1, get a nice easy card. That 1 for black in Western Asia is still hanging in there, which is a surprise. We need to figure out where we're going to take our card now. So let's see what black does. Black might break us here in North America. No, he adds to his Asian position. Does he break me? No, he goes into India, which is cool. And he fortifies, so I keep North America for my turn, so I'll get the bonus for having that. So we've got +8 troops this time. Not really in a great position to get a card, but we'll spread our troops out across our stacks. So we've got a 17 and 2 11s, or a 17 into a 2. You can see the chance win at the top, 99%, so we'll take that. And I'll probably actually leave my troops where they are because they're in a good position. They're away from black and we're not threatening anyone. The 2 11s are very specifically placed in America at the minute. So as you can see, the southern one, if black breaks, we can roll that straight back down, assuming they don't hit us. And the northern position, if yellow break in, then we will be able to roll that 11 back out. Yellow have added 9 troops to their border with us, but I'm going to keep mine clear. I'm going to keep it at 3. You know, that makes it a difficult roll for them. But what we'll do is we'll just keep good faith with all of our neighbours at the minute. So it's on to purple. Purple have been in a very strong position, but everyone else has kind of overtaken them now. And they break black. That's a really interesting move. I'm surprised they broke black. They didn't need to. They could have taken their card in India. But they have been quite aggressive. They've broken yellow already, and now they've broken black. Orange look a bit weak at the minute with 25 troops. They hit my 1. That's an easy card. That's understandable. So what we need to do now is just keep an eye on who's where and what's going on, because if we can get a kill with the right amount of cards, when you kill someone you do get the cards that they've got in hand, and that allows you to maybe double set, which would be a really advantageous position to be in. Orange with 24 troops. I mean, black could make a big dent on them right now, although no, okay, they're going for yellow instead. And they haven't retaken South America, which is very odd, because you'd have thought you'd want your bonus back as quick as possible. So we can trade here. We've got a good shape, and what we're going to do now is we're going to kill orange. And what that will do is it will allow me to set, which I've already done. But when we kill orange, they've got 4 cards. We've already got 1, so that'll give us 5, and we can't take 5 into our next turn because we get another one for 6. So we have to trade again. So we're going to kill orange. We're going to sit in Australia at the end because that's where our troops are going to end up. I'm not sure where we'll fortify away to. So we're using the slider to get the most efficient kill as possible. So there's orange gone. We get his cards and we'll set again. So we'll leave the 11 on Australia because we can't move it yet. We have to use the Joker, which is really annoying, but we get 22 troops out of this. And we look for our next kill from here. We can't kill black on this turn, frustratingly, because of the way my troops are. We can't quite get it. Black would be a great kill because they're on 5 cards. So that's a really big oversight by me. If I could have lined myself up to kill black, I would have got 5 cards and been able to set again. But what happened now is if black don't get killed on this turn, they will have to set, and that actually gives them another boost in troops. So we've got 1 kill so far. Kills don't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but we do have another set, so we're in a good position. Yellow trade for 25. Does that roll into me? Are they going to break my North America? They probably should because of the way we're sat at the minute. He's thinking, don't do it, don't do it, keep out. Yeah, so he's bolstered his position in against my North America, so he's going to take the easy card. No, that's it for yellow. I genuinely thought they were going to break my North America there. So what I can imagine seeing here is black will set and roll into my North America from South America. So there's a good chance we're going to lose our big bonus there. So whether killing orange at that point was the right choice, it's given us a lot of troops on the board. We've got the second highest amount of troops. Purple are working their way back in so they can link up their two piles of troops to get into 1 position. So purple are now in 1 position to kill. Black are in 2. We're quite nicely spread out in opposite poles of the map. Yellow have got a really strong hold of Europe. Purple have got 5 cards. Is that going to be a potential kill for us? Can we line that up? We've got set as well. So black do set. Maybe black will do some damage to purple. Black can't quite kill them though. I don't think they won't have enough. Let's see what black do. This might give us a really good advantage here. If they try and kill purple and fail, which it looks like they are, 3v1, or he gets it. 52 might, I don't know, with true random it's difficult to tell with 8 when he's going to have to roll at 18 and a 19. 30 versus 80, oh, that's horrible. That is a big loss for black, and basically he's just fed me the purple kill. Oh, and he does some damage to their big stack of 12 as well. Does their 11 roll out? Is he going to hit me in North America? Because he's just killed himself basically now. No, he doesn't do anything, and it gives us a really great chance to kill purple. And hopefully we can line up to kill black afterwards as well. So let's go. Let's roll into India. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's see if we can get a double kill on this turn. There's potential for it. Let's get rid of purple first. Move swiftly through here. Right, remember to change the slider, which is important. We're good here. Yeah, 59. We'll kill the 1. Oh, too far. Oh, he wouldn't. Oh, can you believe it? His 1 troop withstood the first attack, which is quite wild. Now we're in a great position. We can kill black, so we can attack our 53 through South America. I don't know what we need to beat 12 troops on true random. Let's just leave them all in there. We'll trade in and get the 42. We'll stick that up in Northern Asia so we can clear black out of there. Let's kill black. Slider again. Annoyingly, the slider doesn't reset each time. Like, there we go. So let's get rid of black in South America. Try and get as good a roll as we can. Oh, we lost a couple on that one. Let's roll through this. Let's get black done. That's black finished. So we'll take black's 3 cards, which gives us 5 again. So we can set again. And I don't think we're going to be in a position to actually kill yellow at this point, which is really annoying. What we'll do though is we'll break their bonus. We're going to hurt them as much as we can. So we'll stack in northern Egypt in North Africa. That's going to have to go pretty high up to get that 99%. Let's break them as much as we can. We'll avoid their big stacks. We'll hit that 15 just to get the troops off the board. That's a good roll for us. And we'll leave that there, and we'll bring our 37 back into play in the middle of Europe, and we're ready to go. So whilst we couldn't get the kill on yellow, we outnumber his troops 3-1. We haven't got a set on 3, which is annoying. He can't set on this turn because he's only got 2 cards. So what he'll do is he'll just go around the world and break all my bonuses. So we'll watch him go into North America, into South America. There we go, into South America, across into Africa. Keeps going down into Australia. He's got enough troops to get into Australia. He's got his 22 that he can attack off as well if he wants to. I'm surprised he hasn't used his 22 to hit any of my stacks. Takes Australia. 8v1 should be fine, even on true random. Yeah, comfy. Where's the 22 go? He's going to break me a bit more. Take a few more territories off me. Keep going. He needs to hit all my ones, really, doesn't he? He's been very clever there. He hasn't actually attacked any adjoining countries to my 34. So that means I can't attack off my 34 on this turn, which is really annoying, but it's great play by him. So what we'll do is we'll attack through here, use our 11s as much as we can, attack through South America, get the kills if we can, 5 into there, go and roll the 3. Oh, that was good. That was a good roll. Not so much on the 2. Just realised that I've left that 1 in Iceland. Oh, that's so annoying. So I won't be able to finish the game on this turn. We'll just wheel it out and leave that as his only territory left. We'll keep rolling until the stack's gone. 10 into the 4 ones there should be easy enough. Oh, what an annoyance. We could have finished that off if I'd managed the split better. But there we go. That should do it. He's got 1 territory left. He's got 4 troops in total. So that's it. He can set though. Has he got a set on 3? Yeah. Gets the 50. Makes it a bit more interesting. Let's see what he does with the 50. Does he just roll my stat? Yeah. Oh, that's a decent enough roll for him. I have got a set, so we should win this quite easily now. Again, he's just going to run around the world, breaking all my bonuses, which is absolutely par for the course. He's bringing the parity down quite close. I've got 40 more troops than him at the minute. Keeps going. But as I've got a set on the 4, this game's won. So for our first game playing true random, it looks like we're going to get a dub, which is amazing. Is he going to take Australia? No, he can't roll that 5. 65 troops against 27. He's going to dump everything into Australia and just hold it there. Need to make sure we do this right now. Don't want to cock this all up. So we've got the 5 against 1 in South America. The 85 is going to roll around and up. Need to make sure we don't mess this up now. Concentrate, get the kill. There we go. Good job. Takes Australia. Make sure we split right, that's good. Did it this time. Roll through, back into North America. Oh, and there we go. Big win for us. Tried to throw him in a moat, but obviously alliances are turned off, so we can't. And we get the win. Massive, massive win there. First time playing true random, which was really interesting. Made for a bit more of a challenge, made us think a bit more. And yeah, what an interesting game of Risk. So we'll see what they were. So we've got an expert, 2-3 beginners, so we took a friend request to the expert, and that will do it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Something different for the channel. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, and if you want to see more risk content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and hopefully we'll see you next time.